Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. To all the returning subscribers, thank you. To all those who haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Guys, I'm just, as you can see, not in my usual high spirits, not looking as glam as I would love to. Don't have the energy to sit down and put makeup on. But hopefully in a few days I'll be back with a bang. I just came to share my journey with you with catching COVID. Like, it's been a long time since COVID came into our lives, and all this time it hadn't caught me. Like before, like when I was still in Zim, I didn't catch it at work, I didn't catch it in the community. I moved here, I didn't catch it like for the longest time. I'm almost a year here now, and then like when now everyone is allowed to walk around without masks, all of a sudden I catch it. But anyway, such is life. You will all have to experience these things. So yeah, I've caught it, and I'm on day 5 of my isolation today, and I feel much better because I could wake up today and clean, and like I'm a clean freak. Like, that's what I do to get my mind off stuff. So I couldn't do that for the past few days, and I think I started feeling weak and tired like on Sunday, and I was just like in denial. But you know, when you have you've been in contact with people, you know, with the symptoms, you know, your chances are like 90%, and you're kind of thinking, no, maybe it's psychological. But anyway, I finally woke up Monday morning with a very sore throat and a slight headache, and I was like, this is definitely it. I was supposed to be working Monday, so Sunday night I took an antigen test, and there was one line. And then I took another one, there was one line. Then I slept. Then in the morning I woke up. I know, like, I can't say my voice was gone, but like my throat was very sore, and I had a slight headache. So I called in sick to work, and then they organized a PCR test for me. So that's what happens. Like this, like if you get sick, you call in work, and then you tell them you're not feeling well. Then if you're symptomatic of COVID, they'll arrange a PCR for you, and then like the occupational health department will call you and tell you what time to come for the swab. So they called me to come in for the swab on Monday, like before 10:15. I went in for the swab. I got the swab done, and actually when I was doing the swab, the lady was like, "Oh, your throat is very bad. Like, you should make sure, even if you're not COVID positive, that you don't go back to work until your symptoms have cleared off." So this side, they advise that you don't go back to work unless you have 48 hours symptom. You are 48 hours symptom free, sorry. So yeah, so like I didn't even realize. I could feel my throat was bad, but I didn't realize it until that lady said it. I remember getting into the car and actually opening my mouth wide, checking, and I could actually see how inflamed it was. But anyway, so I came home, started isolating. I waited for my results. So what they'll do is they'll phone you if you're COVID positive, or they'll send you a text if you're COVID negative. I waited on Monday. My result wasn't coming. I was like, oh my God. So Monday went by, I slept. But what I did, like, on Sunday, I started, like, when I was coming to Ireland initially, because we were coming into quarantine and all, they'd advised us to bring our own medication. So I had like medication for COVID at home. So what I did, I started taking antibiotics Sunday night, and then yeah, I started taking Azithro. I had the 3 doses for 3 days. So I started it Sunday night. I took it Monday, and then I took it Tuesday, and I finished it. And in between that, I was also taking antihistamines, like the anti-allergens, and I was taking cocodamol, but just because it's stronger, but paracetamol would do just fine. So I was taking that regularly, but I really felt, I don't know, like, guys, I really felt like down and under, like a car has hit me or something. I was not myself. I had low energy levels. Appetite, I was eating, but it wasn't the usual one. And yeah, I was just sleeping most of the time. So Tuesday, same story, weakness, loss of appetite. I was eating, but not the usual. And yeah, but another thing I would encourage you guys, take plenty fluids, take regular paracetamol. If you want to take antibiotics, I don't think everyone takes antibiotics. I just did it because I didn't want the effects to be very strong on me, so I just went ahead of it. Yeah, so yeah, that was it. Then yesterday I didn't do much as well. I was still a bit low, but feeling much better. spend the day indoors as well. There's nothing much you can do, guys. I love to exercise, and I don't really do intense exercises. I'll do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the most. I haven't been able to do that because another thing I noticed was, like, if I try even to just clear up or wash dishes, I get tired really quickly. So whatever, like, activity I do, in a few minutes I'll really be tired. So I've been taking it easy. Then yesterday I went to bed early and did the same because I'd finished my 3 days of azithro. I just continued with the antihistamine and the paracetamol. So I had that before I went to bed. And then, yeah. And then also, this is me wanting to get well soon, guys, like ASAP. I, like, culturally we would steam. So I was also putting Vicks and steaming. And then there's also a herb that we were using back home. I've forgotten the English name, but those in Ndebele, like those who are in Ndebele, know umsuzwane. So I was making tea out of that and putting lemons, putting ginger. So basically, sometimes I'd steam with that herb, or steam with Vicks, or have ginger and lemon tea, or have that herb as a tea, and then basically keep warm, drink plenty fluids, and then, just continue taking. And then I'll also feel very hot at times, like I'll have hot flashes. But then I think since yesterday I have no hot flashes. I'm not getting as tired, and I'm a bit able for stuff, like today I woke up in full mood. I woke up early, I cleaned the house, something that I love to do but I hadn't done like in 5 days, and I managed to do that. But though when I finished I was feeling very hot and like kind of exhausted. But then I think now I'm almost there, day 5. So if you are COVID positive, they want you to isolate for 7 days. So I'll be out of isolation on Monday. And then if I'm okay for 48 hours before work, like on Tuesday, then I can go back to work. But if you're still symptomatic 48 hours before the day you're supposed to go to work, you can't go back. So yeah, so I'm actually even having a cup of tea right now. And I've seen someone do this where you put your tea bag, you put ginger, and you put your milk, and you just boil it together, and then you drink. So that's what I'm actually having. It's tea with milk, but with ginger as well. And it's actually very nice. So anyway, that's me, guys. Recovering from COVID. Hopefully I'll be fine 48 hours before I have to go back to work. And also, I don't know how they do it in other countries. I think Zim was doing it as well, where if you're COVID positive, you get like a COVID benefit or something. And I've seen on our website here, our HSC website, that I can actually get COVID liability fee or something. It's like an allowance that you get if you can prove that you're COVID positive, or you had symptoms of COVID, or you're a close contact. So yeah, I'll try apply for that. Any amount of money can go towards something that I want to do. So if I can claim it and I can get it, why not? So I will do that process. Those who want to know how to go about it, you can catch me on all my socials, Pamela Musoni, Facebook or Instagram. Otherwise, yeah, besides that, if you catch COVID, guys, keep warm, drink plenty fluids, take your regular analgesia, your paracetamols, and yeah, don't overexert yourself, don't overdo it, just keep calm. I think all the talking is making me cough now, so I won't be here for long, guys. Take care, stay safe. Now I realize the importance of isolating and not spreading this, or not getting it, because it really weighs you down for that week. And for me, I've been alone, like, so you become even lonelier and depressed, because you're like, oh my god, what if I die and I'm all by myself in this country? And you think all those crazy thoughts. But anyway, God is with us. I'm almost there. I'm gonna be fine anyway. If I can clean, today, I'm sure by day 7 I'll be good. So hopefully to be back to work next week. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. Please help me get to 500 subscribers. Please subscribe.